San Diego will begin the school year with distance learning. In today's Mommy Daddy Handbook, Maitland Nazar, co-founder of Family Entourage, joins us with ways to help our children learn from home. I should pull out my packet of what my schooling looks like. I already have anxiety. Help me.
I know, Shelly, I think there's two ends of the spectrum, right? There's the families that are going to have lots of resources and teachers that are putting those packets together for them and handing it off. And then there's other parents, like some of us felt in the spring, where we felt kind of empty-handed. And so just want to share some of the things from my background. I have 10 plus years working with kids in all sorts of different settings and a master's in youth and family. And I put that all into action this past spring when, we were learning from home, so to speak.
And there's so much that we can learn from one another. I've learned watching so many other parents online saying, oh, let me try this and let me see how that works, and then sharing those resources as we try to figure this out together. So I'm excited. You have 4 tips with us to learn online learning, because we're all starting online. What are some ways to make this a pleasurable experience?
So the first thing you can do is it's called Hook, right? This is all from this is teaching curriculum. So you're going to do Hook. The monarch butterfly is a great example. You want to think of your teacher when you were growing up that did that fun hands-on experiment, or that had that lesson that brought things to life. One of the things that we do is we use our Geo Safari globe and we travel. So we spin it, or we pick a place that we want to travel. We learn more about it. Maybe we'll cook a food for breakfast from that country. And then we transition into maybe what the teacher has planned, or if you are the teacher, what mommy has planned, right?
Right.
Another great thing is we love this animal exploration lab book. It's from San Diego Zoo, very own Maggie Reinbold. And so she has 52 activities that families can do at home. All things you can either find in your backyard or at the park. And again, it's bringing that lesson to life. It's the hook. So it's going to draw them in, get their attention.
Because
I love starting my day with that.
If we're excited, I have found, even about cleaning, I got my kids to vacuum the whole house because I made it seem like it was the most exciting thing in the world. They're like, oh, really? I'm like, go Mama Shelly. I think I got this. But it's how you present it.
Exactly. And so, Shelly, we have to, this whole situation this fall, we're going to have to look at what are the positives of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That because that is, as parents, is how, and educators, is how we are going to all be in this together. The next tip that we have is the book. So your students are probably going to have assigned reading from their class, or maybe they have something that they're passionate about. But how can we bring those books to life? Mm-hmm. And so we love, Usborne has this thing called Quick Links, and its sister company, Kane Miller, here in San Diego. And it's 40,000 links, all to their books, or if you want to search by a subject, and it's all free. So they have.
What is it called again?
It's called Usborne Quick Links.
Usborne, like USBORNE,
and then Quick Links. And so it has, and the great part about it is that it's all vetted. It's, because sometimes when you Google space on, you're going to get all sorts of crazy things.
Okay.
But you might have one of their books, and you can either search by their title, or you can just search by the subject, and it has worksheets, activities, videos, all curated to that. So it's going to bring a book to life, which is awesome. So that's the book part.
Okay, that's the book. I got it. What's next?
Look. So this is especially for the older kids, this is probably during their independent learning time. I don't know how teachers get kids to sit for 7 hours in the desk. My husband was like, well, why can't they just sit on Zoom for 6 hours? We know that doesn't work after this spring. So the Look is creating different learning spaces in your home. It could be at the kitchen table. It could be a little dedicated space in the garage. It could be like you're seeing here on the reading mat, and they're looking at their different things. Gauge your kid, right? If they are not feeling it, if they're having a hard time reading or doing their assigned homework in that space, take it outside, take it out in the backyard, whatever they might do. I love these hot dots from Educational Insights, and these are hilarious. When I have work calls or emails that I'm doing, this is what I give them. It's independent time.
Okay.
Boom. I don't know if you can hear that. That's a wrong answer.
Yep, I need that in my life.
So,
what is it called?
It's Hot Dots, Educational Insights Hot Dots.
Hot Dots.
We have all this on FamilyEntourage.com.
Oh, good. Okay. Then I
can give that. I'm working on my emails. I give that to them. They're working on that. So I know if they get a wrong answer that I'm going to go help them. But then they're also figuring out, discovery is an important part of learning too. So they're learning how to figure out the answers on their own. They're working together. So again, all of the positives in the at-home learning situation.
Yes. Okay, then finally you have Took.
So this is where we're going to make the lesson come to life, and what do we want to gain from this lesson? And so this might be for older kids. This might be having them create a presentation of what they're learning. It might be a little field trip to the beach, right? You can see Kyle's using his geoscope in the ocean, checking out animals. It could be an experiment or something like that. If you're going out, of course, don't forget to wear your masks, right?
Yes.
We want to make sure. So that for us, that's been kind of our thing. What I'll do is I'll at the end of the week, I'll say, okay, we're going to look forward to this as our little field trip. And again, it's something safe, socially distanced for the lesson, but it's having the students or having your kids share what they learned or present it, and then you're having them make those connections is how they're really learning the things. Another great thing is for boys, we know that they're usually kinesthetic learners, and so having them do things that are active. A lot of times kids are having a hard time sitting down doing their worksheet. Why not have them do their math lesson as part of their workout? I take my kids hiking. Okay, give me a 5 + 2 on the stairs.
Oh,
what is that? They have to do seven. They have to do seven stairs as we hike.
And that's like PE and math.
It's PE
and all
math.
of it. See, we learn from each other. I appreciate all this. We're going to get everybody hooked up. If you go to fox5sandiego.com, we'll get you hooked up with Family Entourage. And then you changed my life. I have a feeling some of these things I'm gonna work them in to my. Oh, help us.
Don't feel discouraged. You know, we're all in this together. We've been asking our friends that have homeschooled. We're asking our educator friends.
Yes.
And again, tap back into that experience of when you were a student or all the things that your mom said growing up.
You got it. Always good to see you. Mei Ling, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, 9:53. We'll be right back.